Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these chocolate dipped shortbread hearts. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, you'll want to go ahead and take a food processor and place in your salt and your flour, followed by the butter, then pulse that until it almost comes together. The butter should be incorporated so the mixture should become a slight more yellowish hue in colour. That's completely normal and what you're looking for. It won't come together fully, but it will start to come together, kind of clumping together more so. Once you notice that, you can then go ahead and add in your sugar and your chocolate and just pulse this in until it starts to come together. Again, it won't come together fully, but it will come together a little bit, so as you start kneading it and just giving it a brief knead, it will come together very quickly and it doesn't take very long at all. So it looks quite dry at the moment, but as you use the heat of your hands, it'll warm the butter up and it'll all come together. It doesn't take too long, but you don't want to over mix, as this will make the shortbread not so short and it'll make it more chewy than short, which is what a shortbread is. Once you've got the dough, chill it in wrap it in some cling film and chill it. I like to chill it for around half an hour, 45 minutes before I use it, but feel free to use it straight away, but it will probably spread a little bit. Then after the chilling time, I flour my surface with some plain flour, place my dough onto it, and then just roll it out until I'm happy. So I want the dough to be about 10 millimeters in thickness. That's what I normally go for. But then you can do it as thick or as thin as you like. You will just need to adjust the baking times. Once you're happy with your rolled out dough, you can take your heart cutter and make your cutouts. I will leave the size of the cutter and everything I've used in the blog post, which will be linked down below, so don't forget to check it out. Then transfer the cutouts onto a baking tray, leaving a little space in between each as they may spread a little while baking. If you do decide to re-roll the dough, only do it one time, as you don't want to overwork the gluten in the dough, as otherwise that will affect the end result of the bake, which is not ideal. Then you can go ahead and place these into your preheated oven and bake them off. All that information will be in the blog post, which will be linked down below. So then once they're baked, you can go ahead and finish them off. I wait for mine to cool down, but feel free to do it while it's a little bit warm, as it won't make too much of a difference. I'm just dipping them into some chocolate ganache that I had left over from another recipe, and thought, well, why not? But I dip them all one side of them in, and then to the side that has been decorated with the ganache, I will also sprinkle over some of these mini heart sprinkles. These are from Halo Sprinkles, but I don't know if they've still got them on their website. I bought them, I believe, last year and didn't use them all up. But as you can tell, I just scattered them over so there's an even coverage. And yeah, it's really pretty, really easy, and pretty quick bake. So if you know somebody and you've left it short notice, definitely give these a try and they will not be disappointed. And as an optional finish, I just use some edible glitter, and this is just to add a little something that you might not get in another bake, because it's Valentine's Day. Of course, everything's over the top. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be links to this recipe, a link to my blog, and links to my social medias. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.